bring it on the ground. How do you bring it on the ground, Cristina? This was a question that was coming from my ex quite often, especially in the beginning of our relationship. And it really, really pissed me off in the beginning. I was going into defense and I was explaining and I was talking about this because, of course, it touched something that, with honesty, I could recognize it. It was a weak point, a weak place in myself. But I was not really ready to recognize it until I got to that place of acceptance that I could open that space in me. And I'm grateful for that. I'm grateful for that journey. So today, this has been alive in me for the whole day. How do I bring it on the ground? And what the meaning is like, okay, whatever expansion, whatever evolution is happening in me through deeper understanding of life, of myself, liberating myself from my limiting constructions and beliefs. Like, how do I bring it on? How do I make it real? How do I live it? And I want to share with you like an amazing experience that I had today in my interaction with two people. And one of them was the young lady that gave me a massage this morning. A 28 years young lady, Natalia, which I've never met before. I was looking for my relaxation massage because I just wanted to give nourishing and nurturing to my body and to support myself to go into deeper relaxation. And then she starts touching my body, and it was like an angel was touching me. I was like, oh my God, I can just spend the rest of my day here. I don't want to go anywhere. And then we've been talking a little bit, and it was so impressive to listen to this woman, like a young woman that was talking basically continuously about how much she's enjoying her life. She was telling me her story that she moved from Bucharest to Brasov because she loves mountains. And when she was talking, she was not talking like, yes, and I love mountains. And she was like, I love mountains. And then I just moved here because I want to be closer. And I just love all the sport activities. And she was talking about how she is living from joy in her everyday life, giving massage to people, and her satisfaction of seeing like those people coming into her a massage room, like living relaxed, living like with a smile on their face, and how much she was receiving out of that, and that this was the best job that she could imagine at this point in her life, and how she is using every moment of her free time to just go for those things that she really loves, to go out in nature. She was talking about her connection with nature. Just listen to this. Going in the forest, singing, playing saxophone with the trees. Like, how beautiful is not that? Or about her experience of having a conflict with her best friend and how they managed to talk about it without making any fight out of it, just talking, and both of them coming out with so much learning and continuing to have a beautiful evening. It's like, that's true joy to hear that. Here, like, wow. And all the activities is like, and the motivation behind, like, yeah, I'm shooting bow because this supports me to have more focus in my life. And like, hallelujah, this is what we're looking for. And this is what it's a reflection for me of bringing it on the ground. This person is living a life from joy, from what really really nourish and nurtures her, and what gives her back energy, and she chooses to go for what she loves and to create a life around it. This is how I looked like when I went out of there. And it feels like I've been in heaven. It was such a magical experience. And later on, I was talking with my brother-in-law. He was just sharing with me from his heart, with a kind of a sadness, telling me like, you know, Cristina, life has changed. There is so much invitation in our lives to go for self-love, for self-sufficiency, for self-autonomy, and just to move our focus inside. And that it's good. But what does it do with us? Like, when we go inside ourselves and we focus on loving ourselves and being there for ourselves, and then we are not able to be there for another. We see someone like falling off on the street, and we do not go really and stretch our hand and be there because we don't know them, or we do not care, or we are busy for going for next meditation or for next situation or whatever our life is about. This has been an inspiration for me on this journey of like, how do I actually receive, let that life to expand me, to grow me, and then I give back. Because this giving back, it's sometimes like something that we doubt ourselves for. We don't know. We maybe go into, oh, what shall I do in my life so that I can contribute, that I can be in service? That it's a very common question in the spiritual world. And I can tell you that it's not really supportive. Like for me, it has not been supportive, because it just blocks me totally. It's like, oh, what can I do? And then it needs to be perfect, it needs to be in this way, and but taking the example of this young lady today, like by her like living from joy, she's just spreading joy into all her relations, into all that she is doing. By us remembering that what we are receiving, it's not ours, and allowing that energy to move. So what I am taking with me as like two things and two amazing tools that I truly recommend. First of all, like walking through the day with a question and not something fixed that I already know. Like it opens up for amazing experiences that is gonna take me probably to another question, which is the ideal response. and, and the second, to really receive this inspiration, because I can notice like how it really touched my heart, because I was open. The question opened me up and allowed it to really touch me and to feel with these people and to go into their journey. And life becomes so much richer when we share from our joy, from how we are living from joy. May you be blessed with a lot of joy. See you tomorrow.